Hey guys, many of you know that we are doing sod and landscaping now in addition to our maintenance. And while maintenance is still the bread and butter for us, I really do enjoy executing these landscaping projects. One of the challenges that I've had is whenever you are selling the bigger ticket jobs, such as a landscaping, a tear out and install of flower beds, people are wanting to know what their money is going for, meaning that they want to see like what your plan is for their flower bed. Now, look, I know there are companies who use like CAD software that is very, very detailed and very thorough. And I have looked into that, but to be honest with you, that the cost is just so prohibitive. It is so expensive, and the learning curve is just like it's really, really tough to get a hold of a program like that and then be able to just plug and play and go with it. But I have found something that has worked really, really well for me, and I wanted to share it with you guys. It has allowed me to provide our clients or prospective clients just a sample of what my plan is for their project. And here's the main thing: it helps us close the sale. Many times, whenever people can see a sample of what their project is going to look like, it just provides energy and excitement around the project. And again, while this is not a full 3D rendering and walkthrough of the project, and again, if you're doing major landscaping stuff, yeah, you need to invest in that type of software. But for the vast majority of lawn care businesses, what I'm about to show you is very, very applicable, and it works. Okay, what I'm talking about is a program called GardenPuzzle. Now, I am not sponsored by GardenPuzzle. I went through a dozen of these little cheap landscaping type softwares before I found something that actually worked pretty good. Now, GardenPuzzle is, I believe it's like $30 for a 6-month subscription. I mean, like, you kidding me? It's like it's nothing. It's like dirt cheap compared to like $200 a month for this other stuff. So $30 for 6 months, that's nothing, okay? So anyways, here's how I use GardenPuzzle. I will snap a picture of the client's front flower bed. It might just not even be the whole thing. It might just be a section of it. And then what I will do is I will erase what is currently there and then start plugging in plants that I'm planning on using for their project. Now, the way that benefits me is this. It allows me, one, to show the client what my idea is for their project, and number two, it creates excitement around the project, which in turn I have found allows us to close a lot more of these sales. Another benefit is that I'm not having to do a detailed elaborate design. All I'm doing is just snapping a picture of even a section of the flower bed. And the way that I approach the sale is this: I tell them this is a sample of what we're going to do, and then stress that there's going to be continuity in the different parts of the flower beds. So again, I'm not showing them everything I'm going to do. The entire design will take me about 2 to 3 minutes to sit down and do it in GardenPuzzle. I can give them a sample of what I have in mind. And man, it's really, really worked well for us. So I wanted to share it with you. This is the app. It's called GardenPuzzle. And if you go here, this is what it looks like. You can create yourself an account. But I'm just going to pull up mine really quick. And here's one that I just did for a client. Hopefully it saved. Oh my goodness, I hope it saved. Let's see here. Open. Okay, yeah, it did save. Okay. So this client, they are needing, this is their actual house, and their flower beds were a complete disaster. But what I did was I just put in some juniper right here. I put in some Adagio maiden grass. These are limelight hydrangeas. These are frostproof gardenias, a little border with Aztec grass. And it just gives them an idea to say, hey, if I choose Florida Turf Pros to do this project, this is kind of what they have in mind. And what I do is I will go into Yard Book. Let's do that real quick. Now, again, what they're going to do is they're going to come in here and they're going to open this, and then they're going to go down and they can read all the notes section. This is the little notes that I put in here for their project. And then here is going to be a sample. This is all in Yard Book. You can just put this little attachment in here in the estimate that you send. So they're going to look here, they're going to read all the notes, they're going to go down here, and then they're going to look and say, oh, that's what he's talking about. That's kind of what he has in mind. And what this does too, guys, it gives you the opportunity to discuss the plan with your client. Like maybe she hates Blue Point Juniper. She doesn't want those. Maybe she wants something else there. Or she could say, John, I really don't like the hydrangeas. I just don't want to have to cut them back in February. So let's just do something super low maintenance there. Let's just do like azaleas, like some dwarf azaleas. And those are the conversations that you can have, because what you don't want to happen is not being on the same page with your client, and then you all of a sudden you're like, holy cow, well, I've done this install and they don't like it. That is a problem. So again, that is how I execute a basic landscape design for a client. And again, it's nothing special. It's $30 for this program, and it gets you 6 months of a subscription. And I'm not doing a full rendering. I plugged this in and I did this in about 3 minutes. It took me about 3 minutes to do this, add it to the estimate, and I've just found it creates excitement. It provides a little bit of clarity in what we're doing, and it helps us close more sales. Hey, anyways, hope that helps somebody out. Y'all take care.